Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our admin who received this message. The message, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story as anonymous? I am a young South African woman. Currently, I am working at a lodge, and this is my own story that I have come here to share with you. So my story, it goes on like this. I started working at this lodge, a guest house. It was simply out of necessity. It was not glamorous as such, and it paid me enough for me to scrape by. I would spend my days cleaning rooms, making beds, and picking after people. It was always the same thing over and over again, and most of the people, they were not even thankful. But I never complained. That was until I stumbled into a world I could have never imagined, one that would drag me deeper into darkness with each and every passing day. It started innocently enough. One day while I was cleaning, that was when I found a used condom on the bedside of the table. I was about to throw it away, but something stopped me, totally stopped me. I remembered having a conversation that I had with a man whom I'll call Emeka. He was from Nigeria. I met him during a trip to Johannesburg. He told me that you could use personal items like that in rituals. Me and Emeka, we had met up on a hooking dating website. That was when he took me to this other place. I saw that the man had money. He told me that he wanted those personal items that he wanted to use in rituals. This was when he was removing his condom after we had sex, and he was laughing. He was saying that, do you know that this can even give you money? He even mentioned he would pay for them. I had not taken him seriously at that time, but now standing there with the condoms in hand, and I think that curiosity got the better of me. I decided to hold on to it. That was when I contacted Emeka. He sounded excited when I told him what I had. He invited me to his place in Johannesburg and promised to pay me 2K for each and every condom that I would bring to him. The thought of easy money tempted me. I needed cash, real cash, and if it meant pocketing a few used condoms, so be it. I did not care why he wanted them. I saw an opportunity to make quick money. Like when you are working in the lodge, that is when you will have that opportunity to access some of the personal items that people would have used during intercourse. Usually, people, when they check out, they do not go with their used condoms. They just drop everything in there. So I thought that it was far much better for me to keep on stealing. When I'll be cleaning the rooms, then I would steal the used condoms and keep them. I started collecting the condoms. It was not hard. After all, I was in each and every room. After the guests left, I would slip them into a small bag, careful not to get caught, and then stash them away. Each time I would take a batch to Emeka. He seemed really happy, and he was someone who would always tell me to do more if I can. He invited me into his flat one evening, telling me he wanted to show me something. His apartment was filled with strange items, and when I got in there, I saw that he had bottles upon bottles of these glass bottles that were filled with mysterious liquids. They were empty bottles of mayonnaise that had these mysterious liquids, and he had some herbs, and there were candles everywhere. And I saw that the room, it was really scary. From the outside, this was a beautiful mansion, but in the inside, you will see that this is where the demons and the devil dwell. There were things that I did not even recognize, different calabashes and clay pots that were all over the place. He then started telling me about the rituals that he does when he is giving someone things that can make them to become rich. So Brother Nashi, at that time, that was when he told me that there was a man that was going to come. This man that was going to come, he will be coming for these rituals. In our language, we call it ukutwala. So this man, he was South African as well. He came and he gave Emeka the money. It was in a plastic bag, and he took one of the condoms that I had brought and emptied it into the bowl, mixed it with herbs that looked like ashes, He made that man to speak in his language, the Nigerian language, whilst the man had his eyes closed, and they kept on doing this. It was really scary. I even felt as if there were demons that were entering that room in which we were. So that was when I saw the other guy, who is also a Nigerian guy who works with Emeka. He went and then he grabbed this other water glass. They poured all of that disgusting stuff into the water glass, like another man's sperm that you do not even know, and you'll be made to drink it mixed with blood. That man, I saw the things that he was doing. It was really gross, but men out there, they are brave when it comes to money. He drank everything, and he was told that he had to finish everything. After he had finished it off, I felt like a chill that was running down my spine. But the man then went away, and he was told that very soon he was going to be making money. And Emeka showed me some of his clients that he writes in the book. Like, if you go to him, if you do these ukutwala rituals, and if you make enough money, he will write you in a separate book. The reason as to why he writes these people in a book, I don't know. It's like he's waiting to spiritually blackmail them or what, because he writes the money that you have made. Let's say that you all of a sudden, after visiting him, you make about 500k. To him, it will be like plus 500k on his name, but on your name, it will be minus 500k, as if you are owing him that money. Those were some of the things that he has showed to me. He told me that he wants to show me this so that I can understand that, unlike others, he is not involved in drugs, peddling, or anything like that. Everything he's doing, he said that it is purely spiritual and not criminal at all. But there are times when I have some nightmares. I once told him that I had a nightmare. I saw this other man with a very big manhood that was as long as 5 meters that came and started abusing me. And when I woke up, I felt that I was itchy down there. He laughed at me and he said that 5 wood, a man with a pee that is long as 5 meters, this means that the man gave you great sex. Instead of him feeling sorry for me because I was feeling itchy, he then just gave me some money and said, go and buy some cream, that type of cream, or even plain yogurt, and just put it on your cookie. You are going to be okay. I really felt bad about that. I went and I bought that plain yogurt and I placed it on my cookie. At least I was okay. It seemed as if it was yeast infection, but how did he manage to know that it was yeast infection? All because I had told him about this dream. So this is what I have been doing. Whenever a man comes to book at our guest house, when he leaves, I make sure that I go there to attend, to check, to see, and obviously I'll see that they would have slept together using protection. Then I will pick up the semen as well as the used condom. That is what I do, Brother Nashi. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin who gave us this translation. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Just imagine when you go out there, then you do whatever you do, then you drop everything in there, then it is taken by someone and they use it for money making rituals. Yo.